Start your day with Scott and Carla
The Breakfast Show.
on BBC Radio Lincolnshire.
Now, how easy do you find it to see a GP when you need one? Well, the chances are it might even get harder if you are struggling to get hold of yours, as more choose to leave the profession. Now, it's a similar story in our hospitals, where the shortage of doctors is leading to a huge bill for temporary or locum staff. Well, there are moves afoot to try and persuade the Health Secretary, Jeremy Hunt, to back a new medical school in Lincolnshire. But what difference would that make? Well, Rod Whiting has been finding out.
It's Wednesday morning and A&E at Lincoln County Hospital is busy as ever. It's here on the front line where the shortage of staff doctors is most keenly felt. But all across the trust, managers are struggling to recruit and hold on to key people. The result is a ballooning deficit as locum and agency staff are hired in at significantly greater cost. Across the hospital, the next generation of doctors is getting a taste of what the profession holds in a special workshop. Kishan Rees is a junior doctor and senior teaching fellow who's part of a unique project to prepare and mentor aspiring medics in Lincolnshire, in effect growing our own doctors.
These are students that have entered their application through UCAS, and should they be successful, they will be starting as medical students in August 2016. If people are going to be taking on £100,000 worth of debt, they need to be fully aware and fully prepared of what they're letting themselves in for.
But the financial sacrifice is only part of that picture.
I've applied to Manchester, Newcastle, Leicester and Nottingham.
Scarlett Ranshaw, an A-level student at Carr's Grammar School in Sleaford, is set on a career in medicine. She's precisely the kind of person the county would love to employ and keep. But with no medical school in the county, the only way is out.
Obviously, geographically speaking, Newcastle and Manchester, it's going to be more difficult. But I think the sacrifices that I have already made, I'm willing to make, should I be successful in my application.
The problem is, once the talent has left the warm bosom of Lincolnshire, getting it back is tricky. So the fact that medical leaders in the county are signing up to lobby the government for a medical school is going down well here.
I think it'd be fantastic. I mean, a lot of the students on the course today are applying to Nottingham Medical School, which is one of the universities that sends their students to us. Leicester send a lot of medical students to us as well. But certainly if there was a medical school in Lincoln, I think it would certainly help with the recruitment problem. Because you can make no bones about it, there is a recruitment problem. So I think it'd be great to have a medical school in Lincoln.
But critically, for students like Scarlett, it would be a massive inducement to stay in the county.
I've seen the inside workings of this hospital and I love it. It's somewhere that I'd like to come to, given the opportunity. And you don't get that experience unless you become a part of it. And so a medical school is a big aspect in bridging that.
That was Lincolnshire student Scarlett Ranshaw ending that report by Rod Whiting.